All right, so the last thing I want to talk about in being prepared for anything is you say, but Matt, we're postponing our event. It's March right now, and we're postponing our event until June when we hope all of this panic and anxiety and situation has been resolved and people are feeling more comfortable and they're able to come out and go to this event. So we're not actually going to auction anything, but we still need to raise money because we were counting on this huge event this weekend. Okay, well, a couple of things. One, it doesn't mean you can't do an online auction. Let's take 10 or 20 of your signature auction items and just put them online and let people bid on them. Go ahead and start a chat with our support team and say, hey, listen, we need to extend our auction to June, but we want to auction 10 or 20 items first just so we can get some, people were planning on coming or people were planning on bidding. Let's give them something to bid on online, and then we'll get them to come pick them up, or we'll ship them like I showed you in the last video. So you can still generate some revenue and you can still keep people engaged in your organization without having to run a full-blown event. So that's one option. But the point of this video, let's move on to that, is you can always use our free, and I did say free, online donation service. People can give via donation with your online fundraising campaign. How do I do that, Matt? That's really cool. So what you would do is go to donations, text to give, and you would go to settings. All right. So what I have here is the ability for me to customize my online donation. Well, slow down. What is the online donation? Well, I'm so glad you asked. What I'm going to do is close my other windows, and I'm going to click on this link right here. Pops open a new window, and what is this? This is my online donation. Again, this is free the entire year that you have your ClickBit account. You don't have to pay for it, and you can do as many of these as you want. Mine is set up to have 6 denominations that I would kind of suggest people give, and then you have the option to type in, whatever amount you want, and then you can submit your donation. It's all online, all secure. You can set a goal and give to that goal. You can even customize some of what the language is. And now, in that, what you would do is you would put a goal. You put what's called a donation buffer. Is, let's say people are giving you checks. They're just mailing them in. So somebody mailed in a check for $500. You can add a buffer to cover that. So when people look at your goal, they see $500 is raised. So you're kind of getting closer to that goal. Let me bump it up a little bit more. Somebody else sends in a check for $2,000. So now I've had $2,500 come in outside of the online donation, so I want to account for that. And now, oh, there it is. Cool. So now I'm starting to increase my my funding. So that's good. We're showing an accurate number. And so you can give your campaign a title, and then you can do this suggested amount thing. This is new. It's a lot of organizations want to be able to give, these are what we recommend amounts. So let's say 5,000. We're going to go big. Hey man, go big or go home is what I say. So 2,500. 1,500, 1,000, so that's 4. Usually I do even numbers, and then let's do 500 and 250. So I put a number, comma, number, comma, number, and you don't do, just do the numbers. Don't do dollar signs and all that nonsense. Just do the numbers separated by commas, and then you can show the social media icons. Oh, I say yes. And then in the donation description, you can put in a little bit about why you're running this thing. Hey, we're trying to raise funds while we postpone our event because of the outbreak. And then in the footer of the receipt that people get, you can put in something that says, this is our tax ID. Thank you so much. And this will go in the receipt that is automatically emailed to the recipient who made the donation. And then last but not least, I can drop a background in here which shows up where this blue gradient is. It'll replace that. I recommend, a picture of your staff or a picture of your organization in action. It's kind of like a background. You know how you put backgrounds on your phone when your lock screen and stuff of your kids? That's what you would put back here. It's kind of a motivator to give people an idea of, oh, cool, look at that. This is what I'm giving for. So then you make these changes, you save it, and then bam, pow, I'm going to hit refresh, and now I can send this out to anybody I want. Now you can also, the cool thing is you can also share it. People can share it on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest. They can email it. They can copy a link and so on. But then you can also take this link right here. I'm going to right click on it, copy link address, and then I'm going to go to bidders, text bidders, and I'm going to right click and choose paste. And then I'm going to say, please don't forget to give while we postpone our event. It's easy and secure. Boom, 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 boom. And then they can go ahead and tap on that link, and you can send it to all of your bidders, because let's say you've got a bunch of bidders now. Or, hey, take this whole thing. I'm just going to triple click. I'm going to right click. I'm doing a bunch of clicks. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to paste this into my newsletter or an email that I want to send somebody, or whatever you use to blast out, messages to your donor base. You can use it for the entire year. It's available to you for free. And so, again, that's available. You click on a donation amount, put in your phone number, first name, last name, hit submit, and then it wants some billing information and so on. But that's how it works. Very, very simple. A great way to continue to promote your organization, raise funds while you're transitioning to figure out what you're going to do with your event. I hope this was really helpful. We really want you to be successful at your event. We really want you to use the features that we provide to your account to the best of your ability during these crazy times where we're dealing with changes and conflict, things like that.